Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a video about Mango and his new bioactive setup that's been in the works for a couple weeks. I feel like it's about time I show you guys and go through all the things that made this a successful vivarium build as opposed to my last attempts, which didn't really go too well. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you probably notice is that I'm using a different lighting system from previous builds. This time I am using the Reptiles LED, which from what I've noticed are actually having a very good effect on the plant growth in the tank. All the plants are sprouting new growth, and even the croton, which are usually pretty sensitive about lighting and being moved and stuff like that, hasn't lost any leaves even after I transferred it back into this new soil. So I'm very happy about that. The plants in general just seem to be thriving a lot more than they were before, and that's a very important component of having a bioactive setup. So yeah, lighting has definitely made a huge impact on the success of my tank. Another super important thing I ended up changing was the substrate. Before I didn't have a drainage layer, so water was pooling up in the substrate and it was attracting all sorts of nasty things like fungus gnats and thrips and all that disgusting stuff. So I ended up having to change out all of the substrate. And in doing so, I ended up just putting in a drainage layer because why not? And that also seems to have really helped in the management of water in the tank. To be honest, I didn't think drainage layers were all that important when I first started doing bioactive setups. I'd seen plenty of people go without them, but now I realize that they're actually a very important component of making a bioactive terrarium, because otherwise water will eventually pool up, especially when you have plants. So you definitely want to have a drainage layer. It also helps to have very good soil. The mix I'm using is cocoa fiber, cypress mulch, a whole bunch of cocoa bark, and just a whole bunch of particulate stuff to make water pass through it a lot easier. This has made a big difference. The plants really seem to like it as well. They're rooting in it pretty well, which honestly I thought they weren't going to do very well in it, but I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not going to talk about cleanup crews or anything in this video because I already have one planned and I don't want this video to be too long. So yeah, that's basically it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video.